this is Rainy Day, and welcome to day 11 of Sudoku September. Today's puzzle is called Pinhole, and this is our first Fog of War puzzle. Fog of War is basically fog will get cleared if you place it correctly. We've got arrows, we've got gem whispers, we've got dots. Okay, so this actually is an interesting square, right? Because it's on two different German whispers lines. So it's got to have 4 digits that can touch. The only ones that can do that are 1 and 9, right? Which are going to be 6, 7, 8, and 9 for 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for 9. If it was 8, you would run out. But also the fact that we know that this middle one is going to be on an arrow. This can't be a 9 because whatever they would sum to is going to be too big, so that must be a 1. There we are. Okay. So we know that these are 6, 7, 8, 9. And those are 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, those cannot be 6s because 6 can only be touched by 1, and you would have 1 twice in the same column. Similar thing for 6 being here, because you would have 2 ones that's in row. But this one being bent doesn't have, so that's a 6, and that is a 1. Okay. So this arrow touches 4 squares. So that can't be a 1, so it's probably going to be either 2 or 3. The minimum of this could be, right, is 1, 2, 3, 2. This is either 8 or 9. So I think this means that neither of them can be 5s because it would be too much. It could be a 4. But have to be 2, 4, 2. Now this is going to be either 6, 7, 8, 9. They're going to be either 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 2, 3, 4. Now this one. Could this be a 6? It would make that 1, 2. So no. So actually, think about this. The minimum this can be is 2 and 3. So this could be a 1, which would make that a 6. It can't be a 6 because it's going to repeat. I think this is a 9, and that's 2, 3, 4. No, it could be 7, right? Because it could be 2, 4. Oh no, we've already got 1 in this box. That is 4, so it's 2, 3, 4, and that's a 9. They are 2, 3, and 4, which makes that square either 6, 1, it can't be 1, 4, oh, 8, 2, which is a lot. But we do know, hey, that's not a 9, which makes that not a 4. And we know that this one has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9, and this one's 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. Actually, no, it can't be 6. Never mind. That's 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. That's 7, 8, 9. So we've got 7, 8, 9 triple. So that's not an 8, which means that could still be a 4. But, okay. So we don't really know anywhere about where the 5s are placed, but I don't know if we could really work anything out. We know that's going to be either 1, 2, 3, or 4. And hold on, so just closing my window slightly. Oh, we've got 2, 3, 4 pair there. We know 5 is in one of those two, and we know one of them is either a 7 or an 8. Think about it from this angle. So if that was either a 2 or a 4, then this is a 2, 4 pair. So it's either a 2, 4 pair, forces that as a 3, and then that breaks. Actually, that's important, but we've got 2, 3, 4 there. That's got to be a 6. So that's a 3. Okay, 2, 4 pair. That's a 2, 4, 2. Freeze. Okay. that joins with this. Okay. Interesting. That is either going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 3. Which means that can't be a 7. That's an 8. So they're a 5, 7 pair. They are a 7, 9 pair. Which actually, that can't be a 7. Because that cannot touch a 2. So that must be a 9. And that must be... That could be either, but that's a 7. So that must be a 2. Now, that's a 3. So that can't be 7. That's either 8 or 9. Which could touch any of those. 3 or 7. So that's going to be 8 or 9. Can't be 8. That's a 9 then. And it could be either. That could be 1, 2, or 4. Got an arrow here, which I don't know how many it's going to extend for. Oh, so that again, could it be? It could be 1, 2, 3, or it could be 1, 2, 4. So still 8 or 9. Ta-da. What next? 9? The implication would likely be that 9, that arrow, because it doesn't extend this way, has something here. Now this could be like the head of the arrow, which means it could work as a 9. Okay, let's try and just do some more stuff, right? Although I don't know if... Oh, we know 7's in one of those two. And we would know... I think that's it, right? 6s. Now... I don't know if there's any major limitations on 6s in one of those. And 1 is in one of 2, actually. And we didn't check this either 8 or 9. 9 is in one of 3 in this bomber. 8, I don't think is restricted. What else can we check? 2 in this box is in one of 3 positions. Seems likely that 2 would be on here. Yeah. So what are they? They could be 5, 6, or 8. Right. So this one. This can't be a free arrow, right? Where it's like that. Because that can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That'll have to be a 5. It could be 5, 1, 3. I think is the only way that could work. Right. 9 can't be on an arrow. So 9's in only 2 places in box 8. But... Oh wait, surely... Well, again, that could be a 9. But this couldn't be 3, 6. And I think that's the only limitation we know of for certain. Oh, this. So, minimum 8. That could be 1, 2, 3. That can't be 2. That's 1, 3, or 4. 2 is actually in only one of 2 positions in this box. But I don't know how useful that is. It would potentially be useful if we know what direction that went. Like if we know that one and see this one would go down, then it would be useful. But if it did, then like that can't be full. There's probably some box things worth looking at. I know that's 5, 7, or 8, I guess. I think 5's are normally pretty. I mean, 5 are normally reasonably okay on like German whispers, but in something like this, it's not. I guess since it is fog of war, it's a bit more of a challenge. That's a 5, 7 pair. Now, what do we know would have to be up here? I don't know if we know anything for certain. We know that at least one. No. Now, does that continue? I guess we don't know. What could we? I guess, like, some of these arrows, we know that, like, there's some stuff we could definitely do with these arrows here. The only thing is we don't know their length, but we know that we don't know what direction this arrow is going in. We know the direction this arrow is going in. We know we can't have a 2 on it. We don't know, like, if it was a 3, it has to be specifically 5, 1, 3. And we would know the specific order as well, like that. Thinking about it though, do we know if A could go on one of those two? It would force the other to be a 1. Which is maybe doable, because we don't know the length of that arrow. I think I will split there and this part